Aita for undressing my son while he was asleep. The other night, my wife to 9F, son 13 meters and I 30 meters went to my parents' house for dinner. While we were there, our son started to develop a headache. It was no big deal at first. They gave him some ibuprofen. About 30 minutes later though, he had his head buried in the couch begging us to go home because he was in too much pain. We decided to go home, and he curled up in the back seat of the car holding his head. When we got home, he refused to move, saying that lifting his head hurt too much and he felt dizzy when he did it. I carried him in and put him on his bed. When my wife and I started getting ready for bed, she rubbed his back and asked him to change for bed so he'd be more comfortable. He just mumbled before falling back asleep. We both tried a few more times before giving up and showering. When I finished, I just decided to undress him and cover him up. She walked in as I was doing it and snapped at me. She told me it was a massive invasion of his privacy and was totally wrong. I finished though and tucked him in. He hasn't said anything about it to either of us, but my wife has been telling me to apologize to him for being invasive and weird. Aita.